next is our bent over rows. This is primarily a pull exercise, and this is a back day. The setup, how do I set my body up? The first thing you want to do, soft bend in my knee, back is nice and straight. Our back cannot be curved, and our back can be overextended, right? Neutral back, straight back, shoulder doesn't drop. Similar to the SLDL, we keep the shoulder stacked, we pull. As we pull, we also rotate to make sure that all of this is doing the work. All of the muscles on the right side is doing the work and fully engaging in the movement to strengthen more of my back, right? So again, set my feet up, good soft bend, a little bit in my knee. My shoulders are stacked, I pull all the way up. One thing you'll notice is that I'm not gonna be pushing off my foot. I'm not pushing off my foot because then some of my lower body is doing some of the work of moving that weight. I want the weight to be pulled by mainly my shoulder and me pulling the weight. So the next exercise is a bent over row, bilateral. Bilateral means I'm using two hands. Unilateral means I'm using one hand. Right, first thing first, when I'm going down, I go down with good form, right? Flat back, no curvature in my back. Go down, right? I kind of use the bar. I want my hands to be shoulder width apart. Feet, same thing, shoulder width apart. I pick up, bend over, pull. When I'm pulling the bar right over my belly button, right? With my chest, I'm expanding my chest. When I expand my chest, I also squeeze my scapula together, right? I will turn around so you can see what that looks like. Again, good back, pick up, hip width apart, bend over. So when I pull, you can see I'm squeezing my back together, right? So my scapula or my shoulder blades, they're squeezing together as if I'm trying to make them touch. And for that to happen, I gotta also expand my chest. Hip width apart. Make sure I align my hands accordingly. Down, go in, up, bend over. I don't want your back to be curved, and I don't want your back to be overly extended. I want a neutral back. Neutral back, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeezing my shoulder blades together, right? As I'm trying to squeeze my elbows together. That's gonna help me open up my chest and squeeze my back. And that is the bent over rows, bilateral bent over rows. So our next exercise is shrugs right here. Boom. Pull. And you're probably thinking, okay, how does this help me with soccer specific strength? Shrugs help you with strengthening your back, shoulders, to be able to do motions such as hold players off, push players away, or absorb contact a little bit better without it rattling your whole body, right? So we're gonna build these traps, and the traps go all the way from here, all the way down to our lower back, to our mid back. We wanna make sure that the weight is not in front of us and our shoulders aren't concaving forward, but we wanna retract those shoulders, nice and strong and proud, up, down, up, down. And if you're really good, your resting point is up and you go down. We do this. Try not to look down, stay forward. Bicep curl, right? So our bicep curls works our bicep and our chest. So over here, the weight is in front of us, forearm is exposed, we pull, 1, So when we pull, we have what we call supination. Supination is a simple anterior rotation of the wrist, right? So you can kind of see that in the center, it's kind of have rotated towards me. So we're here. 1, 2, 3. Notice I'm not rocking up and down. So I'll give you a side angle so you can see, right? My feet is planted, grounding to the floor. 1, slowly down. 2, slowly down. 3. Now if you find yourself rocking like this, put yourself behind a wall and lower the weight. The wall will prevent you from rocking. Make sure your tip of your head and your butt is touching the wall. We go up. 1, slowly down. 2, slowly down. Right? Make sure when we go up, the elbow comes slightly in front of the body. When we go down, elbow comes right next to the rib cage. Up, elbow goes slightly up. I don't want to see this though, right? Elbows go up, just a little bit in front of the body. So our next exercise is hammer curls, right? The only difference is instead of holding it with your forearm out, you hold it with your forearm in, right? Almost sideways. Here we curl. 1, 2, and watch my elbows. 3, 4, 5. Elbow comes slightly in front of my body, but never too much, right? You can do both at the same time. 1, 2, or you could do singular